देखिए बच्चों, according to ENCERT, our first chapter is solid state. Solid state. And solid state comes from so many smallest particle, and these particles found in matter, because our universe composed by matter as well as energy. Matter and energy both are found in our universe. What is matter here? Matter is anything that has mass and occupy space. But according to so many concepts like Dalton's atomic theory and modern concept, matter composed by so many smallest particle, and these particles may be atom, molecules, or ions. Smallest particle composed to any one matter, and we know that this matter classified into two parts on the basis of flow. Property of flow, we know that matter divided into two parts. One is rigid and second is fluid. Fluid. Rigid means solid and fluid means liquid and gas. Liquid and gas. Because liquid and gas both have property of flow, therefore called as fluid. But solid never have property of flow, therefore called as rigid. In case of solid, constituent particles have very little distance, and have no any motion except vibrational motion. तो ये जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल आप देख रहे हैं, कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल, constituent particle form to solid. Here interatomic particle जो distance होती है that is very minimum, but in case of liquid we know that interatomic distance is intermediate, means greater than solid. But in case of gaseous state, interatomic distance are very high. यानी जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल हैं जिनसे हमारी ये सॉलिड, लिक्विड और गैस का फॉर्मेशन होता है, तो इसमें डिस्टेंस बहुत कम होती है, मिनिमम डिस्टेंस होती है। लेकिन लिक्विड के केस में ये इंटरमीडिएट है, और सबसे ज़्यादा जो डिस्टेंस पाई जाती है वो कहाँ होती है? गैस में। तो गैसियस जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंट पार्टिकल्स हैं दे आर सिचुएटेड फार अपार्ट्स, वो दूरी पर होते हैं, और यही रीजन है कि इसका शेप एंड वॉल्यूम बोथ आर इनडेफिनिट, दोनों कंफर्म नहीं होता। बट इन केस ऑफ लिक्विड शेप इज indefinite, shape is indefinite, but volume is definite. But here in case of solid, we know that shape and volume both are definite. So these are some little difference between solid, liquid and gas. But we know that on the basis of physical state of matter, physical state of matter, physical state of matter. Our matter classified into three parts. One is solid, second is liquid, and third is gas. Solid, liquid and gas are three states of matter. But in this chapter, we study about only solid state. How can you define solid? How can you define solid? That state of matter, where constituent particle, where constituent particles are closely packed by intermolecular attraction forces. How can you define solid state? That state of matter where constituent particles are closely packed by intermolecular attraction forces. There are some special properties are found in solid. First is properties of solid. Properties of solid. First is solid or rigid. Solid or rigid. Second is solid or incompressible. मतलब ये कंप्रेस नहीं किया जा सकता. थर्ड मीन्स सॉलिड have no property of diffusion. डिफ्यूजन नहीं होगा. मैक्सिमम डिफ्यूजन फाउंड इन गैसियस स्टेट. फोर्थ मीन्स सॉलिड कैन फॉर्म क्रिस्टल. ये क्रिस्टल फॉर्म कर सकते हैं. तो दीज आर सम बेसिक प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ solid. Solid or rigid, solid or incompressible, solid have no property of diffusion, and solid can form crystal. Solid converted into liquid at certain at certain temperature and pressure. Certain temperature and pressure. That is called as that is called as its melting point. Its melting point. हमारे कहने का मतलब ये हुआ कि जिस टेम्परेचर पर सॉलिड हमारा लिक्विड में कन्वर्ट होगा, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज मेल्टिंग पॉइंट. एंड वी नो दैट ऑल सॉलिड हैव डिफरेंट एंड फिक्स their melting point. Next, in this chapter, on the basis of arrangement of particle, on the basis of arrangement of particle means constituent particles. On the basis of arrangement of particle, solid classified into two parts. One is crystalline solid and second is amorphous solid. What are difference between crystalline solid and amorphous solid? In case of crystalline solid, it have definite geometry या geometrical shape and definite melting point, whereas in case of amorphous solid, no definite geometrical shape, geometry and melting point. First difference is, in case of crystalline solid, they have definite geometrical shape or geometry and definite melting point, whereas in case of amorphous solid, no definite geometry and melting point. Here constituent particles are found in long range order, whereas here constituent particles are found in short range order. Another difference between crystalline and amorphous solid. Third is crystalline solid have property of anisotropy, whereas amorphous solid have property of isotropy. What are anisotropy and isotropy? Interested? and most important, another difference, crystalline solid, crystalline solid represented to represented to non-continuous non-continuous cooling curve cooling curves cooling curves, whereas amorphous solid represented to continuous cooling curve continuous cooling curves. These are main difference between crystalline solid and amorphous solid. What are example of crystalline solid and amorphous solid here? Sugar, urea, common salt, glucose, sodium sulfate, alloy like brass, metal like copper, silver, gold, and iron are so many example of crystalline solid. Sugar, we know that formula is C12H22O11. Urea, NH2CONH2. Common salt, we know that NaCl. Glucose, formula is C6H12O6. Sodium sulfate, Na2SO4. Alloy like brass, and we know that brass is the composed by copper and zinc. Copper is here 70% and zinc is 30%. Both combined with each other and to form brass. Brass is an example of crystalline solid. But what are anisotropy and isotropy? But first we know about amorphous solid. Amorphous solid. How can you define amorphous solid? They have no definite melting point and geometrical shape. Here constituent particles are found in salt range order. Constituents are found in salt range order. First is this, second is this, and third is they have property of properties of isotropy, and their cooling curves is continuous. Continuous. These are some basic properties of amorphous solid. And we know that amorphous solid also called as super cooled water. Super cooled water, because they can flow like water, and they are also called as pseudo solid. Pseudo solid. Amorphous solid also called as pseudo solid. What are example of amorphous solid here? Glass, glass, rubber, plastic, raw resin, raw resin, amorphous silica. These are main example of amorphous solid. Glass called as super cooled liquid here, because glass also have property of flow just like water. But all type of solid, crystalline or amorphous solid, both contained some constituent particle. Here important is anisotropy, anisotropy and isotropy. Isotropy. Physical property like hardness, hardness, electrical and thermal conductance, conductance, refractive index, refractive index. There are some physical property of solid. These physical properties physical properties may be different in a different direction. These physical properties may be different, may be different, may be different in different direction, in different direction. That is called as anisotropy. Anisotropy. फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी का डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में डिफरेंट हो जाना, दैट इज कॉल्ड anisotropy. Of physical properties like hardness, electrical and thermal conductance, refractive index, there are so many physical properties of solid, but these properties may be different in different direction. That is called as anisotropy. Just opposite, on the other hand, if physical properties are same in different direction, then it will be आइसोट्रॉपी. बहुत क्लियर. आइसोट्रॉपी क्या है? फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी का डिफरेंट डायरेक्शन में सेम होना. इसी को मैं रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ एक डायग्राम के थ्रू। क्या है एनाइसोट्रॉपी और आइसोट्रॉपी, एक डायग्राम के थ्रू देखिए। दिस टाइप ऑफ अरेंजमेंट ऑफ constituent particle, solid and vacant sphere. These are constituent particles situated in the internal structure of solid. Different particles arrangement of constituent particle represented like this. Different type of particle represented in figure. One is dark sphere, another is vacant sphere. If we study two physical properties in A to B direction and we pass to light beam in the structure of solid, then we know that similar particles situated to the path, both side, one side this particle and one is this particle. Here in AB direction, physical properties will be same due to same particle, particles situated called as isotropy. This behavior called as isotropy. अगर लाइट बीम के इस तरफ देखिए, सेम पार्टिकल डार्क वाले, इधर वैकेंट पार्टिकल, सेम पार्टिकल सेम टाइप के पार्टिकल अगर पाथ के दोनों साइड में हैं, तो ये इंडिकेशन है कि फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज यहाँ क्या होंगी, सेम होगी। और फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टी का सेम होना किसी डायरेक्शन में वो कहलाता है आइसोट्रॉपी। बट इफ लाइट बीम मूव इन CD डायरेक्शन, अगर मैं CD डायरेक्शन में लाइट बीम को डालता हूँ तो आप देखिए कि अल्टरनेटिवली वैकेंट डार्क, वैकेंट डार्क, वैकेंट डार्क, वैकेंट डार्क, इस तरह से अल्टरनेटिवली अरेंजमेंट इस प्रकार से दिखाई दे रहा है। तो CD डायरेक्शन में जाने पर लाइट बीम के तो कंफर्म है कि यहाँ पर फिजिकल प्रॉपर्टीज ऑफ सॉलिड, physical properties of solid will be different because alternatively arrangement of particle will be different. That is called as anisotropy. इसी को बोला जाता है एनाइसोट्रॉपी। तो याद रहे कि एनाइसोट्रॉपी इज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड। ये प्रॉपर्टी किसकी होगी, क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड के अंदर होगी। लेकिन ये आइसोट्रॉपी की प्रॉपर्टी किसमें होगी, इन केस ऑफ एमॉर्फस सॉलिड। तो ये दिस इज द मेन डिफरेंस बिटवीन क्रिस्टलाइन एंड एमॉर्फस सॉलिड। क्योंकि सॉलिड हमारे पास दो हैं, एक क्रिस्टलाइन है और दूसरा एमॉर्फस है। तो एमॉर्फस सॉलिड में बेस्ट एग्जांपल क्या है, ग्लास, रबर, प्लास्टिक, रोल रेजन एंड एमॉर्फस सिलिका। दीज आर सम बेसिक Example of amorphous solid. Amorphous solid also called as supercooled liquid or pseudo solid, but crystalline solid called as true solid. True solid means real solid. तो अपने जो रियल सॉलिड हैं दे आर क्रिस्टलाइन सॉलिड, बट स्यूडो सॉलिड कॉल्ड एज एमॉर्फस सॉलिड.